Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. My name is Tony Selzo. I'm here with Andy Thompson and Thompson Law Office, right? I got it right?
You got it, Andrew Thompson.
Andrew, and I even said, I've been saying Andy for the last 10 minutes. I apologize. So, what is your primary area of practice?
What we focus on in our practice is asset protection for small business owners and their families.
Okay.
And with some ancillary service areas, we do some unique things in the realm of private adoptions and in the family law area as well.
Now, Andrew, I think I know what asset protection means, but that's always dangerous. So what does it really mean in your world?
Well, asset protection means taking what you have and finding ways to preserve it. It means protection from different kinds of creditors, including the IRS.
Okay.
It means protection in a variety of contexts, whether you're building a framework of a business and it's a mutual agreements between shareholders or members of an organization. It can be within a family as well. So we use the tools we use typically are corporate structures, LLCs, trusts, and a variety of other techniques.
So somebody comes to you and they're thinking about how to shape their business because they got 4 or 5 family members that are inheriting a business.
Right.
Sure. Dad owned it, passed away. Now 4 or 5 people are taking that on. You would help them create a strategy and a structure that would be best for all of them, not only to protect themselves from the IRS, but also maybe from each other?
Absolutely. Typically, maybe not typically, but hopefully, Dad would have done some planning in advance to help set some of those structures in place. But one or more of the family members might come to me, typically one, and then we would have a conversation about what their situation looks like now, what their objectives are, and what pitfalls they need to manage around, and try to set the things in motion that they need to do.
Now, Andrew, do you use that as that kind of conversation as a way to pick up being business's general legal counsel? I mean, there's your can opener to open the door, right? But once they have that bond and that trust with you, then you're their first call every time they have any time of those challenges. Is that fair?
Absolutely. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. I mean, asset protection is not a one-time transaction. It's a long-term planning need that we try to fulfill, and we will work with small business owners throughout the various stages of growth in their business: acquisition, sale, business succession,
buy-sell agreements,
all the time.
Okay, so really, why is that more important usually for business owners than it is maybe for the general public?
Well, you mean a buy-sell agreement?
Just that asset protection whole concept.
Well, business owners tend to have more to protect. They have more exposure in terms of their liability through taxes, through employment relationships. They may have established non-competes or other arrangements of their own from past relationships or current ongoing.
Could be non-competes in there. I think you said that, right?
I did say that.
Yeah. So I think what is important to understand too when you're a business owner, and just to put this in perspective, if you're less than $1 million in revenue, chances are you got 80% of your wealth is in that business.
Chances are very good.
Right, and so speaking to that choir, knowing that half the people that are watching this are probably in that space, right? They need to really identify a lawyer that's going to be a long-term business partner to them, that is going to advise them, and it's really going to be that strategic advisor long-term to help them grow their business. Right,
and there's going to be various components of that involved along the way. It may be some new business acquisition, it may be an employment relationship, it may be some stage of estate planning that they're dealing with.
Awesome. So your strategic partners, I'm going to imagine, you're looking for a good accountant.
Oh, all the time.
All the time, because they're there at that same food chain type of opportunity. We call it food chain. You're looking for business coaches, anybody that's really providing strategic advisement, not in your space, is a good long-term partner for you. Is that fair?
Sure. Bankers, anyone in the insurance industry, whether it's commercial or personal lines, especially life insurance, financial planners, financial advisors of various types, because they're all working with business owners.
Andrew, one last question. Have you found a niche that you're starting to really see maybe you're getting greater opportunity to really go after?
There's something unique that's emerged that I kind of stayed away from in the early years of my practice. I'm doing more and more of it as time goes by, and that's in the special needs area, families with special needs. You find that if you're, for example, a business owner that's accumulated a lot of wealth over the years, and you have a child that you care for and love very much, but has particular needs that that cost a great deal more and aren't addressed by traditional insurance, they need a special kind of care. They need special vehicles in place to help protect the family's assets and to protect the other family members and the goodwill that you build up.
I think what is I would reverse engineer that, and I've noticed that a lot of my friends that have special needs children get in a position to accumulate a lot of wealth because they have to, right?
That's very true.
And so they're going to create the opportunities for themselves and their family that are going to allow them to grow and to have the income, and they need to take care of their child, because we all do, right? We do what we have to do.
It's amazing what motivates you.
Amen, amen. And I think that I think you're onto something there, and I think there's a whole marketing strategy to play out there. But we'll do that on another show. Andrew,
look forward to it.
You've been buzzed.
Hey, appreciate it.
Thank you.